So what's new with you, first of all? Like, what's new in the world of Pinky?
I'm back in the Valley. I was in the Bay with my family for a while. I'm back in the Valley now.
Right, in L.A.
Corn Valley, San Fernando Valley.
For those that don't know.
Close to L.A. I just been focusing on revamping my website. Cause I'd only been shooting here and there, but I was focusing on more other girls, new booties. But now I'm involved more physically in the scenes more. Cause people just assume that I retired, cause so many different rumors. I went to school, started church, this, that, and other. But if you haven't heard it on Vlad TV from me, then it is absolutely not true. Okay. But so yeah, I've been doing a lot of work with my website. It's been going pretty good.
Okay, so you're shooting again.
Yes. Well, I never stopped. I'm just shooting more.
Shooting more. Now, when you say more, like how many scenes are you talking about?
Well, I still only shoot maybe 2 or 3 times a month.
Okay.
I try to shoot more often. So that's another reason why, like, when you first get in the industry and you're shooting for multiple companies, everything's like real heavy, you're shooting a lot. But then I've only been shooting for my own site for really, really a lot of years. So since people don't see you as often, and then with these new free sites, everyone thinks if they don't see you on there, then something, when really it's a lot of efforts put towards me not being on the free sites. Okay. So, yeah, you got to come get it officially at pinkyxxx.com.
Okay. Since we started talking, the porn industry has really taken a major decline. I mean, originally when we were interviewing, there were no tube sites really. I mean, there was, people were putting up like links and, to porn downloads, but no, not on the level that it is right now.
Yeah.
And I know like a lot of porn companies have just gone out of business.
Yeah.
Especially, what like urban porn companies, ones that, mostly focus on like, black girls and, and stuff like that. I know a few that either completely gone out of business or just don't shoot at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, or just like working their old catalog. So for example, like Vivid was always known for having a bunch of contract girls, and now they don't have any. You know what I'm saying? Like they really just focus on celebrity sex tapes. So it's like...
Well, you definitely got to put your money on what you know for sure is going to make money. Yeah. And back when I started, I mean, I guess a lot of people say I came in at the kind of like the end of the good time.
Yeah.
You could put your money on almost anything and it was going to sell, And now it's kind of like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And let's put our money on what's for sure going to sell.
Okay.
So kind of like, let's say, the big booty craze. There were all these different companies like, for instance, Anabolic. They weren't known for shooting big booty stuff, but then it was doing so good that they started shooting it. But then when that craze was over, they don't have to shoot it no more.
The big booty craze is over? Like
I
never got that memo.
No, it's not over in the world, but it's like it's harder to find big booty girls, and there's so many girls that are dancers and urban models, and they get paid so much money and they get so much attention that they necessarily either don't want to do movies or they want to charge an arm and a leg, and a lot of the companies feel like it's just not worth it.
Right.
I'm probably the only person that's giving these girls what they're asking for, because I know that it is worth it and I can make the money back on my site and get profit. But it's still a little irritating because it's like, I'm paying a girl 3 times, 4 times more than what it's really worth in the porn industry.
Right.
But it's not my fault or their fault that it's a different standard. It is what it is, So.
Right, because I've heard prices as low as like $300.
Oh yeah.
to do a scene for girls.
Yeah.
You've heard this.
I have been out the loop for a long time. Even before, the industry got hit hard, even when I moved to Atlanta, I guess there was some things going on, and when I moved back to LA and other directors and companies were finding out how much we were paying girls, they were like, whoa, that's old prices. Everybody's gone down. They're charging you what we used to give them. We don't give them that no more. Mm-hmm. So they're like, oh man. But we pretty much try to keep our standards high, and want girls to feel good about shooting for us, and but it has gone down. But like I said, I haven't shot for other companies in a long time, but I had shot with a performer that works with West Coast, and he was saying like, oh, I bet James would give you like $1,000, and I just was like, really? Seriously? Like, I'm like, bigger than porn. Like, you can't even get me interested to give me enough money to shoot for you. And if you did, it would have to be more than just the money. It would have to be like, okay, we're gonna do this tour, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna put this much money into advertising to put you here, do that. It would have to be more than what they're gonna give me, because it's like, it wouldn't, they're not gonna put the money up. They're just not. It's not worth it.
I mean, if they can't make it back,
they can't, exactly.
You know, that really, it's not like people.
I mean, they could make it back messing with me, you know, because I still have, you know, a high demand and a cult following, and people, even though everything's internet, people still ask for DVDs, you know. So, but it's just still like, people don't want to take that risk.
Yeah.
So, but I understand. I mean.
So how do you keep your videos off of like Xvideos and?
I have someone that's really experienced and intelligent who just does what they do. I mean, it's still gonna get out there, you know, but basically you just contact them and let them know the links, and they'll immediately take it down, but they just go right back up. Wow. And they feel like they are not responsible because they're just setting the platform and other people are uploading and sharing. So that's their way of making it seem like they're not responsible. But oh, well, you know, if you send us the link, we'll, you know, be gladly to, you know, to take it down. So
it's a constant process of
sending. Yeah, it's constant. But it's kind of like, you want a little bit to go out there, because if nothing's out there, people think that you're not doing anything.
Right.
Because they're not checking for you anymore. They're going straight to the free sites. A lot of people think that that's really what it is. So they'll even come and compliment me like, oh, I seen your work on such and such, such and such. And I'll be like, what is that? Like, for a long time, I didn't, you know how I am. I'll just be doing me. I don't, you know, Jeremy fill me in and tell me what stuff is. And I'll be like, what the hell is this? Or what the hell is that? And they're like, oh, I'm the free sites. And so people think like we get paid from that or something. It's like, no, that's like bootleg. Yes, illegal, you know.
Okay. So, I mean, when you look at your own website, you know, pinkyxxx.com, do you see your subscribers over the last like 2-3 years growing, shrinking, about the same?
Honestly, it took a decline over the years, but I noticed the more I shoot, the more it's increased. So, I mean, me and Jeremy used to go back and forth about, you know, why the members dropped, and he would have his opinion and I have mine. But now that we've been shooting more, things have been increasing, and it's not even really about, I mean, of course, if you don't give anyone any other option but to pay, then you're gonna have way more people paying. But I mean, I'm just the type of person that, me personally, and I think a lot of people are like this, but just not enough people. I want the real thing. I want to pay, you know, I want to pay for the real thing and go directly to the source, you know. But there's more people that feel like, if I can get it for free, hey, let me get it for free.
I mean, it's hard to compete with free.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way you can compete with free is if there is no free.
True.
You know, so
I
if
mean,
if your shit ain't free and someone want to see Pinky,
yeah,
they at the end of the day they'll grudgingly pay.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, my website, you know, for one membership you get access to 3 sites, and you know, I still do webcam too, which is really good for me. But
like when you do webcam, like how many guys are you webcamming to at one time?
It different.
What's the maximum you've seen?
In the free chat area, it's like considered the lobby. It could be up to like maybe 60 eyes, okay. But I'm only teasing. I'm not really doing anything too much.
Okay, so you do private shows.
In the private room, most of my private shows are one-on-one, and that's what we consider exclusive chat. Then premium chat could be anywhere from 2 guys to 30 guys at the same time.
Okay, so when you say exclusive chat, how much does it cost to do an exclusive one-on-one with
you have everybody in the, it's $14.99 a minute.
A minute?
It would be more, but that's the most the website allows me to charge.
You maxed it out?
Yes.
So 10 minutes for a one-on-one, you know, I guess nude show, you know, sex toy show, yep. whatever it is, they into, would cost you $150. $150.
You just put it in perspective. Yeah. You say $14.99 a minute, it kind of scares people off. But I mean, it's a known fact that guys only need 3 to 6 minutes to come anyway. So.
Oh, really? So 3 to 6 minutes will do it?
I mean, that's what.
You've never had to do it in there for like an hour?
Oh, no. Nah, never. Maybe 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
No one's ever went.
That's damn near 500 right there.
No one's never went an hour. They don't. I mean, even when I had a 30-minute show, we're just mostly talking and bullshitting most of the time. It's not like they're actually using that 30 minutes doing anything.
What's like a typical guy who pays $14.99 a minute?
A typical guy?
Yeah.
Honestly, most of the guys because there's an option for them to cam where I can see them too if they want me to see them. Then most of them are good looking.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of. I mean, you would think that they're like losers. Like I don't know what their personal backgrounds are, but a lot of them are good looking, black, white, Latin. A lot of people in overseas. So it's a variety. I mean, I get a lot of people who are fans of mine, personal fans of mine, who come to the page and through my link, and then I have a lot of people that already go to the site anyway. But you know, guys, I mean, people forget that even guys with girlfriends or, you know, some people just like to get it in. You know, it could be on the lunch break, it could be before work. You know, it's just another form of entertainment, just like going to the strip club or watching a movie.
I'm trying to battle John Cena. Can somebody find John Cena's management? WWE, somebody find John Cena and let's make this happen.
So let's be super honest here, and I'm gonna be really frank and a little uncouth. I'm not gonna suck a dick unless I'm gonna do it great. I'm not gonna write a book unless I'm gonna do it great. I'm not gonna cook a meal unless I'm not gonna touch anything unless I plan on doing it better than anyone else you've ever met in your entire life.